It seems that every brand of CRT at some stage or another had a run of SCART televisions. Samsung is no exception. While I haven't seen too many Samsungs bearing the SCART socket, this one in front of us does, and I suspect the television is from the early 90s, perhaps into the mid 90s. It is the Samsung CB-7230 WT, a 68 centimeter or 29-inch curved CRT. Going down to the front, we see that there is a flap missing to that set of inputs going across. Now, this was quite the gimmick at this time of television production, as the old push and the panel comes out. Just a gimmick that they liked at that time. Perhaps they thought it was a bit futuristic. Wow, it pops out. And we have a reasonable assortment of controls. Now, I don't have the remote. Fortunately, with what's on this panel, I can do everything I need to do for the sake of the video. Some status light indicators, power on and off switch. Let's go around the back and have a look. Fairly big back on the TV, comes out a lot. Our power lead, Aussie power cable, mismatched in grey. That's okay, it's no problem. A couple of carry handles, warning sticker. Speaking of stickers, this will be hard to see. There's and it's only an inspection sticker on the underside there, so that's no big deal. Samsung model number, made in Korea. Going down, British power plug socket. Never see any Australian versions of that. Put your plug away if you want. You carry the TV around. Then we get to the all important connections. RF on the right, almighty SCART, hallowed be thy name. Then we have AV1 with the RCA jacks, a set of S-video, or one S-video with its set of audio. And as far as sound's concerned, there is that switch in front of us now that says internal or external. That simply enables the internal speakers of the TV to take place, or flicking it across to external activates the ability for external speakers to be attached and listen to sound through that way. Let's go inside. Back is off, some big speakers inside. No wonder the back of the television is so large. I've had to take the right or the left side speaker off, as a matter of fact, to get to the label. And we see the Samsung label, made in Korea, A68 KVL74X04. If you put that into Google, you'll find some matches concerning arcade machines. Take the 04 off the end of the model number and you'll get more matches. This helps establish the date of the TV too, because that Samsung logo was created by Samsung in 1993, so we can date comfortably the television to at least 1993 by that label style. Now, the chassis is fairly big, sort of a chassis, and a chassis with a lot of chips. Fairly high chipset on the chassis. Would be nice. It would be nice to get a model number. I think we've got one right there. Can we get that on camera? Maybe not. S60MT2. That might be the chassis number, and I'll go look that up on Google very shortly. It's always exciting turning on a television for the first time, particularly when it's an older model. There's a chance that it's not going to work, and it's a relief when it does. We've got a red light on the front. It's just out of sight of camera. Let's press a button to actually get it out of standby. Oh no, here we go. Here we go, folks. Here we go. We've got the snow, and it's looking rather blurry around the edges. AV1. AV1. Not sure what that implies. And then there's S-Video 1. and back to snow. Sort of fades in and out rather than being very abrupt and to the point. Sort of fading motion going on. There's our on-screen menu. Old school. Tuning. We have a fair, I don't know what this is, a fair amount of control from the TV's own button. Certainly enough to get it into the SCART brightness, either colour or, yeah, it's probably colour brightness or contrast. It'll be a mixture of those. Treble, bass, volume. Yeah, we've got good control. I'm happy with that. Well, we have to see it. We have to see it actually operating with something, with a game system. We've got to do it. We've got to do it before this thing actually blows up. No, I don't think it will, but you never know. The PlayStation 2 is connected via SCART cable. The console's not turned on yet. Let's see if the TV can auto switch over when the power on the PS2 is put on. This PS2 SCART cable is wired to do so if the TV or monitor supports it. Oh yeah, we flicked over. That looked like it was in RGB too. This looks alright. Let's just, we look like we're in focus pretty good. I mean camera focus, sorry. Let's get Gunstar Heroes going. Oh yeah. Let's make sure to get it off interlay straight away. We want to go to the real deal. It's looking alright. Oh yeah. Look, it's not too bad. I think it's still maybe a little soft, but the colours look nice. It's got that good old school feeling. Good to be back on a big screen with nice RGB. After you do a few reviews of some lesser quality CRTs, when you come back to a good one, it always looks extra special. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that so far. We need to get some patterns on screen to check out geometry and position and things like that. But let's try something NTSC via Composite video. Sega Saturn NTSC via Composite ready to go. Power on. Good. 60 Hertz is no problem, it's locked in. No need to go any further with Composite. Let's go up to S-Video. Sega Saturn is hooked up via S-Video. Power on. Good, 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 good. Let's fast forward way into Vampire Savior. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's okay. I had to give it a bit of a tune up. I had to boost the colour up a bit because it was a little flat before, so give it a bit more oomph. We can go really rich. I'll dial it back a bit. That one there's tint for NTSC as well. Ugh. Just go back to neutral with that. Not looking too shabby, even in S-Video. Let's bump it up to RGB. Sat in RGB now. Ooh, better than S-Video. Absolutely. Ugh. Lovely. Oh, it's good to see an old school CRT in RGB. No need for Sony aperture grill when you've got good old shadow mask. Lovely. Let's get some patterns on the screen. I did notice in S video it was a bit of a warped, bit of a dog leg in the geometry. I'm not sure if that's because the TV's been on for a couple of hours now all up. We need to get some test patterns to see that. There's the dog leg I was talking about. There's that bend, and on the other side there's a bend here in the blue as well. So we've got a pin cushion problem that's causing a bit of bowing going in on the left and right. We also have a purity issue up here on the top left. A degaussing may fix it. The red looks nice. There's our white, and you can see that dark strip and a little one over there too. That was what was probably showing up when the television first turned on. You could see it was a bit blurry around all the edges, still a remnant of that issue. Again, the degaussing one would be interesting to use on it to see if that fixes it up or not. Grayscale, looking okay. Here's our grid. You can notice that bowing issue. Bit of misconvergence down in the bottom right too. And there's a little kink in the grid. Little kink in where the vertical and horizontal intersect on the vertical. Just a little kink underneath. You do see that in CRTs from time to time. Let's get our colours on screen. Oh yeah, you can really see that on the blue, can't you? You can certainly see it needs degaussing up in the top left there. Again on the green and on the red. Overall, I like the television despite the faults that it's got right now. It would have been fairly competitive back in its day. It's got all the inputs you need for the time. NTSC, PAL and PAL compatible, supports SCART RGB. Would have been priced quite competitively against others at the time. All in all, quite a good television. Definitely worth a try, definitely worth having a look at. Recommended. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.